Phil, but Phil was doing his own thing. I was like, okay, I'm not going to bug him. Cool. Fine by me. I went and hung out with John Rambo and OJ. They were cool. They wanted to talk. They actually gave a shit. Where basically this was one of those times where, you know, Phil was, you know, dealing with whatever the fuck he was doing with the Iron Man gaming. But yeah, I was pretty cool with him. I didn't pester him. I basically just hung around the convention.
Okay. And really nice, Keith. I love your content. You know, I love everything you do on YouTube or whatever.
Not everything.
Genuinely a fan and everything. Okay. Now, after that convention, that kid went home and said, you know, I'd like, you know, could I maybe moderate for you? And he actually moderated for me for a while and did some stuff, you know, as a volunteer for a little bit, which was very nice of him. Okay. Out of his, the kindness of his own heart or whatever. Okay. Now, years later, now let me give a premise here. I haven't heard from this kid in years. Basically, he was a mod of mine. He kind of vanished, disappeared. For like over 2 years, I never heard a word of peep out of this kid. So I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he's, you know, how he's doing or whatever. No clue, right? I don't know. All I know is that, you know, the only interaction I ever had with this guy was a very positive one at a convention years and years ago. Probably, I would say at this point, thinking back, probably about 7-8 years ago. All right. So years later, all right, all of a sudden, I find out this kid hates my guts. Now,
okay, the kid hates his guts thing. So let's kind of preference this myself, because when it comes to that, I didn't hate his guts. And after the convention, I was a moderator for him for about 1.5 to 2 years. I did moderate for him. And honestly, moderate wasn't really a good term for it. It was more that I came in the chat and basically dealt with shit as it came. I never falsely banned anyone. I never did any like flagging of, oh, you're talking shit, get banned. I wasn't that kind of moderator. I usually just chilled back and let others deal with it. And then I did it if it was like something really bad or fucked up. Basically, I moderated, and then it was 2014 or 2015 when I saw a video, and it was from King of Hate, or yeah, no, not King of Hate, but this right here from Ask the King. And there was a certain episode, and fuck it, we'll just scroll to it real fast, which I can't access anymore because the fucker deleted it. But it's when I totally noticed and realized how fucked up a person he was. Basically, this video right here that's private is one that he was talking about amiibos. Now, does everyone remember his amiibo rants? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember the DSP amiibo rants. I just want to get an idea. Yeah, I was a mod for him. His beard's weird. Yes, DSP's beard is weird because it's so gray and he has such a shitty webcam. Yeah, basically, he did this a whole rant about amiibo. Now, in this video that's private now, one of the people asked him about amiibos and said something around the lines of, I like amiibos. I collect amiibos. Do you, you know, at least understand and respect that? Well, DSP basically called him an idiot and said, you're buying into Nintendo's shit. You're buying into their shit and you're falling for their trap. Yeah, it was during the Timbo days. Yeah, Timbo Slice and stuff. But I basically was like, wait a second, what? I kind of like got that moment of recognition. I was like, okay, he's an asshole. That was a dick move. And I silently, because I didn't want to basically cause drama, I silently just removed myself as a mod and left. I didn't email him. I didn't tell him. I just walked. Because I wasn't someone who was going to start drama or anything at the time. I was doing my own thing. I was starting my own channel, which right here, GamerJLee playthroughs, reviews, and unboxings. This is just different art that I had. And now this is my channel now. And I grew it over time and basically was honestly enjoying myself. And as you can see, I do my own thing. I talk about Halo And I basically kind of, yeah, I've had the little character as far back as 2013, but I never talked about DSP. I never talked about Dark Side Phil. Let's see if I can type this right if I'm not illiterate. I never talked about Dark Side Phil in any of my content. And it was one of those things where I was like, okay, I'm going to walk. I'm going to walk and do my own thing. He's got mods. He can do whatever he wants. Well, years later, I made one joke, and thank you for the follow on that. I actually am covering that up, unfortunately. Let me actually move that down so you guys can see it. I made one joke about DSP. One joke, and it wasn't even directly at him. It was a joke about, does anyone here know who JTech TV is? The PlayStation fanboy, the PlayStation console fanboy who gets in arguments with Fratanga and all those guys. That guy. Basically, Fratanga said that he'd pulled the DSP. I still wasn't blocked by DSP, and I just decided throw his name in the tag because we were talking about him. And Fratanga was blocked by him, so he couldn't. So basically, I make the joke that JTech TV is the new DSP because of the incident. Well, what happened is I got blocked. My main account, GamerJLee, got blocked by Darkside Phil. And I was like, okay, you thin-skinned son of a bitch. All right, I see how it's going to be. And every once in a while, I'll take jabs at him whenever he does something wrong. Now, am I going to do the fucked up stuff that some detractor channels do? No. I'm not going to dox him. I'm not going to attack his wife or whatever the fuck. I didn't do any of that. All I did was criticize the dude who was on stream and the things he did on stream. I didn't go after his wife. She's done nothing. I don't know her. I don't care. It's that guy who I was criticizing. And the thing is that, yeah, some people say a little too much and get a little out of hand. Now, does he deserve the criticism? Yeah. But does he deserve to say, hey, you should go out back and shoot your wife in the back of the head because she looks like a horse? No. I think that's a little too far. I think that's just a little too far for my taste, but I can understand the frustration with him. So let's see what he has to say about GamerJLee without saying it's GamerJLee. Shall we?
Now, keep in mind, I haven't had any interaction with this kid since I met him in person, and he offered later on to be a moderator for me, and he had been an on or off moderator for me, and then he disappeared. So we're talking 2-3 years later since I never heard from this kid.
Stop calling me a fucking kid, you cunt!
He talks.
Oh my god! That's like the 7th or 8th time that he fucking called me a kid. Jesus Christ! I was 19 in 2013. He just keeps calling me a fucking kid over and over again. It's hilarious.
It's about me on social media all the time, riffing on me, making fun of me, insulting me and my family, and he's regular in detractor circles and all that. And I'm like, so what happened? Because here's the thing:
Wait a minute. I'm a regular in detractor circles. The only two people I've had any true interaction with on Twitter is Fratanga and Soma Julius Cruz. Those are the only two people. I've never made a video. I've criticized him on Twitter. I've directly criticized him. I've basically done all that, but I've never gone and made a video on him. I've never done any of that shit. I'm in the major detractor circle. Look at my fucking channel, dude. Wait, what the fuck? I didn't even grab my channel. I closed it. My bad. Does my channel look like a detractor channel to you? I'm talking about Gears of War and Halo. Thank you for the nickel. I do silly shit on my YouTube channel. Do I look like a detractor channel? Total detractor alert. Totally, Matt. Oh, good to see you, buddy. But it's so stupid. He wants to label me this because I made one fucking joke about the dude. It's crazy. It's it's ridiculous. But I've made fun of him because of the things he's done. I've criticized him. I never made a joke about how he looks. I've never made a joke about, you know, how he acts. I've criticized the person. I've never attacked his looks. I never attacked his wife. But I'm part of the detractor circle. I'm the bad guy for being affiliated with people a little bit like Furtanga and talking and watching GamerJLee's cruise. Which honestly, GamerJLee's cruise, if you're in the chat, I don't know if you are, pal. You make some of the best detractor content out there. You are fucking hilarious. Your edits are great. Go sub to him. And I mean that. It isn't like what DSP did where he fucking said, oh, go to subscribe to GamerJLee's cruise. I don't know who the fuck that is. No, go sub to him. He's a good dude. He makes good content. But when it comes to Phil, he thinks that I'm one of his greatest haters, one of these bad guys. And all I can remember about whenever I met Phil in 2013 was he was antsy and just wanted to make content. John and OJ were the most sincere, like open people that loved to talk and basically tell you about their content. They were extremely sincere, extremely, you know, honest about their content and wanting to basically go and have everyone, you know, grow. And basically he was honestly a good dude. Leanna just sat at the booth and rolled her eyes. She was rolling her eyes like the goddamn Undertaker, just wanting to leave. She was like, oh, I don't want to be here. And she was my same age. We were both 19 at the time. So that's the funny thing is she's sitting there and she was like, yeah, Panda Taker. She was rolling her eyes in the back of her head like, I don't want to be here. And then later that night, I'm going to remember this till the day I die. I'm leaving the downstairs area where there was the open arcade and people were hanging out. You know, the completionist was hanging out. Greg was there. All those guys, Peanut Butter Gamer and so on and so forth. And I go and I'm coming up the escalator and Phil, Leanna, John, and OJ are coming down. And I'm like, hey, Phil. Phil looks pissed off. Leanna looks pissed off. And John and OJ are in the back, like, just like, oh, fuck, something went down. I don't know whatever went down, but literally they were just like brewing. Next day they left. They left basically right after the whole thing. Yeah, John Rambo, I quit. Fuck this guy. And I don't blame John because John was actually pissed off. And this is something that I talked to him privately about. I talked to him about this when him and OJ were outside the panel hall. He's like, I'm just frustrated because Phil said he was going to give us more time on the panel to talk about Schnozman and Hole Punch. And we didn't get that time. We didn't get that time at all. We got time to show it. And then he moved on from there. And here's a little secret. If you go find that panel, hey, thank you very much, Ficus. I appreciate that. Actually, I'll read that real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll get Streamlabs all set up here so I can take a look at that. Let me just switch over to this. But what was funny about the whole situation is he was frustrated because Phil didn't even give him a chance to cover Schnozman and Hole Punch. And I remember being there and running the panel. I was the one behind the teleprompter or whatever doing the transitions. It's ridiculous. Do tips help you more than anything? Tips help. You can tip, you can sub. I don't care. It's totally optional. I'm not going to beg you for money. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't need money. I appreciate the support though. And I appreciate you guys all being here. Ficus, you interact with detractors and get infected with the detractor. DSP is performing a quarantine. That is very funny. That is very true. I'm infected. I'm like a goddamn zombie from Resident Evil. But when it comes to the whole thing with Phil, I met him back in 2013, was a mod, and realized that he was a piece of shit. I basically realized that he was not the guy who I was a fan of, and I walked. So let's see what the hell he has to say, because he goes on for a while about this.
I have anything to do with it? No. I don't even know what happened. I had lost contact with the kid. The kid had stopped coming to my stream, stopped watching my content. To my understanding, what he told me was that he wasn't going to be able to actively watch my stuff or attend my streams anymore because his life was getting very busy. Like, he had personal stuff going on in his life. Something with his parents had a store, and he was getting older, so his parents were telling him that they had to help him run the store and stuff like that. So, okay, I understand that. Not a big deal. I never asked that you be at every stream or every or look at every comments of every video.
Okay. That is the first thing that he is lying about. I never made the excuse that I needed to go work at my parents' store, my dad's store, to basically quit. I walked. Phil, I walked away. I didn't give you any notice. I just walked. You left me a mod until 2017, 2018 when you came back to Twitch. I was still a mod. I was fucking shocked when I walked in there and I was still a mod. You didn't give a shit. You didn't know. You're making up a bullshit narrative right now to try and say I made some excuse to leave. I walked, Phil. I didn't give you any notice. I didn't tell you jack diddly shit. And I'd be fucking shocked if you went and actually showed some proof of that. But knowing you, that ain't gonna fucking happen, pal. That ain't gonna happen because you're too afraid. You wouldn't even respond to me on fucking Twitter. I had to go on my alternate Twitter account just to try and say, dude, talk to me. You want to say something, say it to my fucking face. But no. Basically, he decided, oh, he said something about his work. No, because back whenever I went to SGC and met you, motherfucker, I basically said, yeah, I work with my dad because my dad was with me. My dad and I came to Texas, hung out. And what's funny is about my dad knew he was going to be a piece of shit. He was like, dude, my dad was drinking that night. And I came back up to the hotel room after enjoying the con for the entire day. He says, you know, that Phil guy's a piece of shit. He's going to turn out to be nothing. I recommend you bounce. I'm like, nah, he's okay. He's not the best guy in the world, but he's okay. And I didn't realize how bad it was going to get. And then when the Amiibo video dropped, I knew how bad it was going to get. So basically, I walked. I didn't fucking give him any notice. I didn't say I wasn't going to be doing anything anymore. I walked. All right, back to this horse shit.
Or whatever. I never asked that. You know what I mean? Like, if you're busy with life, you don't have to moderate for me anymore. That's fine.
I would turn it. That's funny. I would tune into his streams, but I would rather honestly watch Soma Julius Cruz. Go subscribe to Soma Julius Cruz. He's really awesome. Yes, I walk alone. Jesus Christ.
And then, you know, not having contact with him for years and years. And then all of a sudden finding out now this guy hates my guts. Now this guy literally, you know, thinks he calls me a scumbag and all this. I'm like, now wait a minute. I haven't talked with you. You have no reason to feel that way unless you just got caught up with so much crap and so much negativity about me on the internet. You used to actually genuinely watch my content and love it, right? And now,
yeah, I used to love your content back when it was decent. Back when John Rambo was doing co-op with you and you guys did the Resident Evil run and I actually enjoyed your Mass Effect shit back in the day. I was a fanboy at the time. I didn't wake up yet from your bullshit. And when I say you're a scumbag, yes, you're a scumbag. You're a manipulative son of a bitch. You are not a good person, Phil. Now, do I hate your guts? No. Do I hope something bad happens to you? No, because already bad shit's happening to you. You're already fucking in debt, $500,000. You're a joke. You're a joke, Phil. And that's the truth of the matter. You're a fucking joke, and you're always going to be a joke. And how you survived over some of the much better, more talented content creators like the Creatures, which there's only one or two of them left that are still making content. Like Dan pops up every once in a while. Seamus is AFK. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. Nova is still doing great content. He does great live streams here on Twitch. And Kutra was a fucking son of a bitch who basically threw away friendship for business, just like you did, Phil. You threw away friendship for business. And that's why John Rambo turned against you. That's why Howard turned against you. That's why everyone's turned against you. That's why no one wants anything to do with you. That's why no one gives a shit about you. And that's why no one ever wants to talk to you. And you know what's funny is you're so skeptical about everyone's intentions about you, that you're going to throw it all away. You throw away opportunities to go on the Peasants podcast, the Drunken Peasants podcast, because, oh, their people are toxic. I can't deal with You're toxic, you motherfucker. Don't even get me started.
Now, apparently you hate it. Like, what? I didn't change.
Yes, you did.
I didn't have no direct contact with this guy that he would just start hating on me. But it seems like that was a thing that happened with a lot of people. At one point, when it was popular to like Darkside Phil on YouTube, when Phil was the underdog, oh man, he's the independent content creator who, strive to do things differently. He doesn't have sponsors. He doesn't have a team up with nobody. He's not on a team.
People wanted to team up with you, and then they realized how much of a dickhead you were. Are you fucking serious, Phil? You're saying that he doesn't have sponsors. He doesn't have any team ups. You were looking for sponsors, you motherfucker. This is jokes. This is hypocritical shit. He's always been looking for sponsors. He's always been trying to get deals. And yeah, the detractors cost him those deals, but it's also him and his toxic personality. The thing is that it wasn't your content that drove me away. It wasn't, these allegations of all this different skeptical shit. It was your behavior towards the people that supported you and would ask you such basic questions, but then you got all skeptic on them and accused them of being toxic or, trying to harass you. That's the truth. That's the truth of the matter, Phil. You're the problem, not the viewers. You don't know how to take criticism. You don't know how to take a joke, and you don't know how to deal with people. Thank you very much for the follow, Trigger Happy. Much appreciated.
Team, he's not a professional. He just every day sits down like us and plays games and has fun. He's the genuine guy sharing his gameplay experiences, and he's irreverent and he's over the top with his commentary and he does all this stuff. That's how I got popular on YouTube. I was like the underdog guy and people always had my back. It's like all of a sudden, somehow it just mob mentality, right? This weird kind of getting caught up in these viral movements. Now just hate on Phil. It's like, but why? Why really? And that's the funny thing that I've always noticed is when you really ask people why don't they like me, there's no quick consensus. Like,
no one had your back, Phil. No one did. We were there as fans and we were happy to be moderators. We basically were fine with that. But as soon as we woke up and realized how big of a piece of shit you were and how you mistreated your viewers, especially your girlfriend at the fucking time, Leanna, she was a cunt. Straight up cunt. Not gonna lie. I had private talks with her on Xbox Live. She was a cunt. No joke. But the thing is that when it came to you, you would go in these little chat groups and stuff and basically say, kick him out. Ban him. Ban this fucker from my chat. You were like Wings of Redemption. And it took me so long to wake up. And the thing is that, yeah, I know that people are going to say, you were a moderator for him. You were a fan of him. Yeah, I was blind. I was blind at the time. I'll admit that. I made mistakes. And the funny thing is that I guarantee you, the community, the people that basically realize that I'm criticizing him now, and I explained, look, I was a mod. I was a fan. And they're like, yeah, we were all fans too. It happens. You at least woke up and realized that he's a big piece of shit. It's just crazy.
It's the generic meme shit. Oh, he's a scammer. Oh,
yes, you are.
He did this horrible thing. He insults his fans. Like, but wait a minute.
That's the reason why I left. You insult your fans. You insult your fans. You insulted a guy for enjoying Meebos. $200 to show, $2,000 to show a cat. Exactly. You manipulated your audience to earn money. Now, okay, I disagree with the pedophile shit. I'm not going to talk on that. But yeah, he's a greedy fuck. He's a scumbag. He's a manipulator. The whole pedophile shit, I'm not going to, until I see concrete 100% dead to rights proof, I can't speak on that. But it was just crazy. And then when I hear about the cat and stuff, like, are you fucking serious? And I watched the whole stream. I didn't just watch clips. I watched the whole fucking stream. And the whole time he's like, well, if we don't reach it, we're not going to do it. And then he goes on the corner and says, oh yeah, I was going to do it. Of course I was going to show the cat, dude. It's for content, dude. No, it was to manipulate your audience and to give you more donations. Let's be fucking honest.
Can you actually call out like definitive segments of things that have there's proof of what you're saying? And they'll just bring up the conspiracy theories. They'll bring up the shit that, again, the shit that the detractors say.
I just brought up legitimate facts. Stuff that you've tried to hide from your audience, motherfucker. See this right here? You tried hiding that. You privated the fucking video, dude. Right there is the exact clip that really woke me up to your bullshit. And you hit it. I literally would never have talked about you ever again whenever it comes to streaming or anything if you didn't talk about me. Because here's the thing, I don't like to be lied about. I don't like to be said that I'm a detractor, I'm toxic and manipulative. No, I'm a dickhead. Yeah, that's for damn sure. But I'm not a fucking hate-filled son of a bitch like you. I actually care about my viewers. I appreciate my viewers. And, you know, even if the people that are in this chat right now that just came here for me talking about you, if they don't stick around, I still appreciate them. I still appreciate the support that people have done to come in here and watch. Now, is this stream good? Is it bad? I don't know. But all I know is that it's a joke. You're a joke. And the fact that you wanted to bring this up on your stupid live stream and basically you could have said my name, dude.
Clicktacular.
Say my name. I'm not afraid. Say my name. It's like the fucking Walter White thing. Say my name. GamerJLee. You're goddamn right. And people put it together. I was fucking chilling and all of a sudden,
Clicktacular.
thank you. By the way, thank you guys so much for the follows. I really appreciate it. I was chilling watching Dragon Ball with my girlfriend, and all of a sudden my phone starts blowing up. Hey, is this you that he's talking about? With a clip of this. Yeah. So it's literally a joke. Thank you guys so much for the support. I appreciate it.
None of that is true, you know? But this is the thing, that's what I'm saying, like,
thank you guys so much.
They won't ever have evidence. They won't ever be able to say, oh, here's a video. Well, that video is a detractor saying that I was being bad and then taking an auto-reference clip that doesn't actually prove anything. But that's...
Even if it was out of reference, I've gone back and done my research to get the full context. Is there times that people manipulate clips? Yeah. There are definitely times that people manipulate the clips to make you sound worse than you are. I've caught, you know, a ton of people doing it. But I'm smart enough to go and say, okay, let's go back and get the context, ladies and gentlemen, and watch the whole thing. The whole thing. And you're still a piece of shit. You still talk down to viewers. If they ask you a question, you take it as hate.
Clicktacular.
Thank you, Jake. Much appreciated.
That's their evidence. And in their mind, it just becomes this mob mentality. This is true. And it seems like that's what happened on the internet.
Also, I'm making that snort noise to make fun of him.
It wasn't anything that I 100% ever said or did that completely turned everyone on me. It was that This Is How You Don't Play became popular on YouTube, and it became the popular thing to make fun of me by any means necessary to get a laugh or to get popularity.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Everyone moved along with this movement, right? Like, I hate to say it again. There's
Wait. I want to. Oh, he's gonna reference this here in a second. This cheer.
other streamers who people regularly tell me, oh, I can reference this thing the streamer did that's absolutely ludicrous, over the top. That's why everyone hates that streamer. Okay, but what about me? Oh,
What
well, it's
about
just the usual
you?
things. You're a scammer. You're this or that. I'm like, yeah, but where's the evidence?
It's like a record player. Where's the evidence? Where's your proof that I'm a scammer? Okay, the cat. Okay, the tax money, the money, the what was it? It wasn't Project 7. It was something else that he got, like, what, $5 grand or something like that. The wedding. There's been tons of proof. And why in the fuck should we believe you if you say otherwise? You've lied to people enough times for us to basically want to walk.
Spectacular.
Why in the world would we believe a word that came out of your mouth? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Burnell? Anyone? No, because you're fucking afraid. And here's the thing. I'm a small YouTuber. I'm a small streamer. I'm a nobody. But I've gotten better equipment. I've worked my ass off, and I try and bring a better, more quality content than you do. I try to actually entertain my viewers, interact with my viewers, and give a damn. I'm not afraid of you. You're afraid of me. You're a manipulative cunt, and you can't do anything besides whine and bitch and drink. And that's what happens whenever you go and you break every friendship you ever had. You break all the trust with your viewers, with your friends, and you backstab everyone. Who's the token guy? I don't know what that is. You're gonna have to like send me a tweet or something, because I don't know what the token guy is, or the token guy. I have no clue who this is. So, all right, back to this horse shit.
There's no evidence because none of it's fucking true. The things that people hate me for are untrue. It would be one thing if you say, okay, I hate Phil because back in the day he used to do over-the-top sexual references that were sexist.
If you're talking about me sending DSP a email, I can't, because he blocked my email address. He blocked my email. I tried actually emailing him a few times, and it literally says, because I use Outlook, it literally says, your message could not be sent because provider has blocked it.
And I feel that that's very immature. Fine, I haven't done that in 3 or 4 years, so what's your rationale now? Right? Oh, well, he's a scammer. Well, there's everything that everyone said that I was a scammer was based on the premise that somehow I was lying about money, and I actually had a ton of money, and I was just greedy and I needed more. Well, now you've seen my financials. You see how bad and what dire.
Oh, I just saw this in the chat. Minecraft, my DSP Minecraft mirror. I'm the one that recommended him the equipment, and Insane Matt in the chat and Quake Man, if they're in there, can verify that for me. I'm the one that recommended him that equipment, and he even says that in the video. I recommended him the capture card that he uses. I recommended him the microphone and the interface he uses. I was the one that suggested that shit. At the time, I was like, dude, you need a better mic. This is what I'm using. I recommended all that shit.
Straits I'm in, and then I'm actually an insane dad, and everything that I've said over the years has been true. So what's your rationale now? See what I mean? But this is the thing. Whenever people say they don't like Darkside Phil, they bring up these generalized things, then you call them out and say, well, what's your evidence or what's your proof of what you're saying? Because it sounds like bullshit. And then they move the goalpost to the next thing.
Okay, I just got a highlight message from lolcow Phil. Do you agree Phil, in the problems he is in because he doesn't bother to improve himself or his career? I think it's definitely his fault. He's in fault because of himself first, and then a little bit because of people that are detractors of him. A little bit. People that criticize him are not the main problem. People do contact these companies and they do cost him sponsorships. But the thing is that then once we contact them, or people contact these sponsorships, they look into it and say, yeah, he is a dick. Why would we want to work with him? It's not always the detractor's fault. It's also his fault. And he needs to take ownership of that and realize that he cost himself more than anything. He cost friendships, money, and relationships. He lost trust in his community. It's basically, he won't improve. Now, here's the thing. I've seen tons of people do clips from their live streams. He's doing, low effort content. Honestly, I don't care if it's low effort, as long as it's entertaining. But it's not even that. It's not even entertaining anymore. It used to be entertaining back whenever he was 2009, 2010, but then it started to die, and I still held on for a little bit, and then I dropped. That was my depression. Yes, exactly. No, I'm going to show you guys something. I want to show you guys something. If you guys want to see some good streaming content, here. You want to see some good streaming content? Let's go to this. Right. Let's do, which clip should we show? This right here. Let's show this one. Get the guy. There's literally a guy right here. Here. Oh shit! Bye! Oh my god, he just blasts off again. I can still see his body moving. You can still see the body moving, and it's gone. I at least put effort into growing my audience. He's just hoping to God that he basically grows based off of what he gets. He's not doing any work. He's not trying to do edits. He's not trying to make good content. I've got friends that do just streaming, but they do work. They make good content. Soma Julie's Cruise. He fucking goes and takes all of Phil's work and makes it good. Makes it entertaining. Ugh. Stumble on my words. Forgiveness here. Hope that the whale signal will bring in the money. What's funny is that I remember one of the videos. It wasn't even a video. It was actually a stream I caught of his where someone said, you should check out the whale game this year. I'm sure everyone would be dying to watch you finish it. I was like, oh, fuck me. That was brutal. I was like, oh, fuck me. I was like, that was bad. Then you had what was it? It was in Red Dead Redemption 2. He's streaming. Oh my God. Thank you, Third Eye the Third, for the 100 bits. Okay, I'm gonna have to read this shit. Hold on one sec. Let's see what Third Eye the Third had to say. I think you're jealous of DSP. He has a successful business, not a swimsuit model wife, not. Let's see here. 2 houses and a very smart cat. I'll take his cat. His cat's cool. Jasper is fucking. He's cool by me. Phil is a genius. He cornered the market where everyone around him creates the content for him. 200 IQ. Now, here's the thing. What's funny about, no, we're not going to ban the troll. He's just, I can't tell if he's just stupid or if he's a troll. Either way, thank you for the 100 bits. Much appreciated, dude. Let's see your sub. What the fuck are we talking about anyway? We're talking about Darkside Phil. He talked shit about me and basically brought me up in his thing. He sprays Jasper with a water ball. He said so himself. I've got 2 cats. Sometimes they literally they'll be clawing shit over here or knocking over statues. I'm like, nope, don't do that. It's okay. If he was beating his cat or something like that, then I would have a problem. Water ain't gonna hurt a cat. Look here, listen. All right, let's get back to this shit show, shall we?
To the next thing, because in reality, these people don't dislike me. In reality, these people like the idea of disliking me. They don't genuinely hate me. They actually want to be a part of this movement where everyone hates me together so that they can feel like a piece of something that's a big movement. It's the right thing, the cool thing, the funny thing to do to hate on Darkside Phil rather than actually having a legit reason to hate on Darkside Phil. You see? Or else how could you have someone like this kid who is a fan of mine, a genuine...
I swear to God, if you call me a kid one more fucking time, dude. One more fucking time. If he calls me a kid one more time throughout the last bit, I hope he finishes up this rant soon because he's called me a kid like 8 or 9 times. 8 or 9 times. I'm 20 fucking 6 now, going on 27. I was 19 at the time when I met him. I was an adult. What the fuck?
Genuine fan. Years later, with no contact with this kid, now he hates me. It's like, what? Does it even make any logical sense? Of course not.
I disliked you when you banned me you blocked me on Twitter, you blocked my email, you banned me and removed me from your Twitch. That's whenever I disliked you. I don't hate you. I pity you, motherfucker. I pity you. You are sad, pathetic. I pity you. I don't hate you. I pity you. Because literally, all he's doing is burying his own life. He's killing. He's just killing his own career, and he doesn't realize it. I pity him. He's so ignorant to what he does that he doesn't help himself, and I don't think he could. I don't think he could. Because anyone who doesn't agree with him entirely is a child to him. That's it. Yeah, that could be it. I pity the fool. Yes, exactly. See, I can do better impressions than Phil. Like, everyone says, oh, he's great at fucking doing commentary. No, he ain't. He ain't good at shit. All he's good at is getting mad and blaming others for his own problems.
A logical mind doesn't act like that. A logical mind is very analytical. You want evidence. You want proof. You don't believe every conspiracy. You don't jump on every funny viral video to make fun of someone. Instead, you give someone...
Trust me, I haven't jumped on every conspiracy that's ever been brought up about DSP. All I've done is criticize him for the things that he's done on these streams and the things that I've seen him do repeatedly. It's not like it's just a rumor that I got heard. Oh, he did this. He took money from this and hid it in a third account. No, I didn't believe that. I believe it whenever it happens on the stream and I see the shit. The truth is, Phil said Halo is gay, lol, and Gamer never saw him the same again. Well, dude, I actually the one time I actually think I agreed with him was during one of his countdowns where he brought up Halo 5 and said that it was a shell of its former self. I actually agree with that. It's a shell of its former self, and if they don't change it in the next game, it's going to be the end of Halo. I agree with that. That's the one smart thing he said in the past. Jesus Christ, what, 11 years of making content? I don't know. I have no fucking clue.
The benefit of the doubt. You give them a chance. You actually watch the content for face value. Instead of saying, oh man, Phil said that Kobe Bryant's death is the same as the game save corrupting. You're actually there for the stream where we had a really honorable discussion about the achievements of Kobe Bryant as a good person and the good things that he's done. And the fact that him passing away in the way that he did so early in his life was an incredible loss to humanity. And never did I ever compare the two as the same thing. But that's what I mean. Like, you actually...
That's one thing that I think that people did kind of take him out of context on, was the whole Kobe thing. I think he just said he was having it was a bad day because two bad things happened. He should never even brought it up in that way, but I can't believe he actually did that. I can't believe he was like, oh, first Kobe dies and now it's save. It's like, you know, it means you're having a bad day. You should have explained that better instead of saying that it's hard to sit here and watch this because literally he's just complaining over something that happened in the past. It's a joke. It's literally a joke.
Have to believe that and not just say, oh no, he just did it, I just believe it because I want to believe the negative about Phil. I don't think there's anything that I ever said or did that actually caused the hate against me. I think it was that viral movement of popularity on YouTube. It became the popular thing to hate Phil, and
no, it didn't. I didn't hate you even whenever the hate was at its fucking peak. I never hated you whenever it was at its peak. I hated you afterwards, well, disliked you because of the actions that you took. How did you feel when he used his deceased friends and Etika for money? His deceased friends and Etika for money? I thought it was fucked up. I thought that was fucked up. Let's see here. He might legit have something wrong. He doesn't pick up on social cues. Wait, are you talking about the guy in the chat or are you talking about Phil? Because either way, I think I agree with you.
That's what it always is. It's never Phil keeps doing things to piss people off. It's people just keep fabricating things to make people feel justified in hating Phil because the movement continues, because people continue to get popularity from it. That's all I could think of, though. Like, because again, I'll admit in the past I made many mistakes. All the things I said in the racist jokes and insults to game developers and stuff. That hasn't happened in so long. I've outright come out.
You literally went after one of the developers, the guy behind the music on Apex Legends. Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on. He says, I haven't done it in so long. Apex Legends. Does anyone else have any other like recent-ish ones where he went after a developer? I know Apex Legends was one of the big ones that a lot of people covered. Apex. I want to see if anyone else. Someone said Activision. RE2 remake Capcom told them to fuck themselves and they should be fired. When did that happen? I'm gonna have to go back and see if Soma made a video on that. Oh man, what dev hasn't he gone after exactly? This guy's kind of retarded. Nintendo, true. That was 1,000,000 years ago, dude. Oh my god. No, like literally Death Stranding. Okay, here's the funny thing when it comes to Death Stranding. I'm not even a big fan of Metal Gear Solid or any of that. I'm not a fan. But I'm not gonna like say, oh, he sucks because he made a game and I don't like it because I'm not good at it. No, it's not my type of game. No disrespect, I'm just not a fan. Literally, if you say anything about it and people don't understand, you're just saying, I'm not a big fan. That's it. But Phil's actually gone after developers and said, oh, they're pieces of shit. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing, dude. It's one of those things where he just literally is unaware to his own fucking shit fest.
And apologized 1,000,000 times saying, man, I really know that the stuff that I did back then was wrong, you know? So what else do you want from me?
Maybe if you didn't repeatedly do the same thing over and over and over again and repeatedly make the same mistakes over and over and over again, maybe there could be some development. Maybe people could start enjoying your content again, but you do nothing to turn public opinion about you. Hell, Wings of Redemption has earned more respect than you have, but now he's already starting to lose it because of considering doing copyright claims on different YouTubers.
Is it just that you're just never going to forgive me or believe that I've changed? So basically it doesn't ever matter if I ever improve. I'm always fucked, right? How is that fair? How is that giving anyone a real chance? You know what I mean? So because I made mistakes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, that's it? I'm just a laughingstock of the internet forever because you just fucking won't grow up and give me a chance?
Again, I'm 26 years old. I was a fan of you back when I was like teenager and then up till I was 19 and then I moved on. I was a fan. I was an adult. I grew up. I'm doing pretty damn good for myself. I own my own apartment. I don't own any debt. I'm doing pretty good for myself. I've got a pretty damn good setup if you look. Shure SM7B, an actual good mic arm. I'm doing pretty good for myself. I grew up. I've got a girlfriend that's moving in with me who is actually being a contributor and helping me grow. What is your wife doing? That's my question. I'm a snappy dresser. Oh, thank you. If that's a compliment towards me, thank you. I think I am a better dresser than Phil. Plus, I'm not having as much gray as he does in his beard.
And actually check this stuff out and see that I have changed, see that I haven't been lying to you about the horrible things that have been going on in my life behind the scenes because of those trolling and the fucked up things people have done to me over the years. Like, I've been truthful about all of that, but people just don't want to fucking believe it. And I can't make someone believe anything, especially now the facts are in front of their face and people are still saying that I'm a liar. It's like, there's nothing else I can do to prove anything to you. You know, everything is out there, everything is exposed, and you know, there's no way I'm going to change any of this shit. So, no, I don't ever feel that there's anything that like, oh my God, it's because Phil did this. This is why the trolls came after him or whatever. No, it's because people found that there's this viral popularity in being toxic, in being negative, in being drama filled and being basically ruining other people's lives at the expense of a laugh or your own popularity on YouTube. People figured this out. I was one of the very first test cases of it.
Okay, this is where I have to basically say something. Now, if that was the point, when it comes to me, and if I'm basically this #1 detractor of you, why is my channel, and let's just bring it back over to here, right? Let's bring it back over. Why is my channel mostly gaming content? Like my most popular content, March update for the Xbox 3 years ago, Ruby, you've got WWE stuff, Halo. Thank you very much for the follow. Best frog in the bog. Thank you very much for the follow, my dude. The Switch, talking about Logitech, Undertale unboxing, me and Matt doing unboxings of the knives. You know, can we look at the playlist of this? I want to see some of my most popular content. My grandmother playing VR. You've got Halo action figures. What else do we got? Oh, the 1 bit of drama I covered. The 1 bit of drama. Mundane Matt fucking false flagging people. That's it. What else do we got here? Oh, rest in peace, Toe Biscuit. Someone who I actually respected, not monetized, but did it as a tribute to someone who was respected in the gaming community. More Halo, Elgato video, WWE. I don't think there's much drama content here. I don't think so. Do you guys see any drama content besides the Mundane Matt thing? Talking about Ninja, maybe? That's it? No? I don't know. I mean, how many YouTubers has he talked about in his videos and made whole segments basically bitching about him? That's what he does on a daily. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. It's just content, dude.
And people don't want to take responsibility for the fact that those viral videos basically made me into a living joke rather than someone who was
Jim
like
Cornette, yeah,
underdog of game creation.
Yeah, me and Jim got into it. That dude hates my guts. I'm blocked on Twitter by Jim, but Jim's a fucking idiot. Great promo work. Someone who I love his promo work, but he's a piece of shit. So, okay, 3 instances of talking about drama. We got Mundane Matt talking about Ninja at one point when Ninja was actually enjoyed by a lot of people, and Jim Cornette. That's about it.
Content on YouTube, and now my life is fucked permanently because of it. You know, again, not saying I never made any mistakes. Absolutely I did. But you have to acknowledge that.
I agree with that, lol cow Phil. I agree with that entirely. His promo against Vince Russo. I can find a stick. I got a bat. I don't give a fuck. That was like the best promo ever.
People going in there and actively violating the law to impersonate people illegally and get false copyright strikes and destroying my income for 2 fucking years have to somehow contribute to the fact that I'm in the position that I'm in right now. Yes, I make terrible decisions, but it wasn't 100% me. You know what I mean? Oh my God, look, these guys are in the water. Illagers in the fucking water here. I gotta go.
We just got a donation by Mr. Hunt or Mr. Hirth or whatever. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing your name. I trust in Third Eye the Third. I unfortunately I can't tell. Humph? Huh? I don't know. Mr. Huh. All right. People are correcting me in the chat. My bad, boys. I apologize sincerely.
Around them. But that's the thing. Everyone wants to just, again, going along with the meme. It's
Dead Freak in the chat. Yeah, that is true. You told me about how he got your friend's design taken down. Fuck Jim Cornette.
All on Phil. Phil's the laughing stock. Phil's the joke. Phil made all the mistakes. Phil did everything. It's fucked up stuff. It's messed up because it's almost like cancel culture before cancel culture existed. You know what I mean? Like, I was the test case for cancel culture. Let's make Phil the laughing stock of YouTube. Almost overnight, you know?
You were a laughing stock on YouTube as far back as, I believe, 2009, 2010. I don't see any reason why we should give a shit what you have to say. Also, here's a good question, right? Here's actually a good question. And maybe someone in the chat can answer this for me. Sorry about that. I keep misclicking. If I was doing this for donations or subscriptions or anything, right? All I'm gaining is followers and a few, bits here and there. Okay. That is totally cool. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. It really does mean a lot to me that people actually enjoy this. If I was trying to manipulate, wouldn't I have just gone to this and showed you guys my donation tickers or whatever, and showed you guys that and been like, hey, if you guys want to support me, you can subscribe or something? No, that's just up there. It's not like I'm begging for it and reminding you, please subscribe and stuff. No, I literally set up this stuff just because of the DSP thing, because it's not part of my regular shtick. It's not part of my regular content. It's literally just me playing and talking about Phil because he wanted to start shit. I'm going to finish it. Back to Dill. Back to Phil.
It almost happened overnight.
Dill pickle motherfucker.
I was hyper popular, and then all the next thing you know, this is how you don't play hits. And now all of a sudden, within 2 years, I'm a joke, and everyone's making fun of me, and everyone wants to laugh at me and say I'm a villain.
If you're looking for ways to tip, it should be down below.
And like I said, longtime fans like this kid who I had met at a convention years ago.
Oh, I'm a kid again. I'm a fucking kid again. God fucking damn it, dude. I swear to God. I'm a fucking kid again. Jesus Christ.
Becomes my biggest hater. It's like, I don't even understand it. You know, what can you do? Anyway, that's enough of that. No, it was not Spawn Killer to me $1. Was it Airy Lord? No, it was not Airy Lord at all. That's not who I'm referencing. Almighty Dark Piggy to me $5. Was it Airy Lord or Sedella? No, it wasn't those people at all. Junior Mint Cheese said you were impressionable. You were impressionable. Think how Howard Stern and the Ming Ching Chinese rant you made, or the German guy talking about.
Okay, I think that is about it, that he talks about me and calls me a kid for the umpteenth time. But no, he's referencing me. I don't know who the kid was, the actual kid that was there, who I think might have been a little off. He was a bigger fan than I was, but he was a little off. He was following Phil around all throughout SGC at the time. I went and hung out with the completionist who makes great content. That dude's got actual talent, and someone who actually has talked to me in the past and given me advice about my YouTube channel and so on and so forth. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go. I think was that about it? I think that was.
I wouldn't actively do that. I don't go out.
I think that was about it for the content. I think that I think we talked about all it is. If I'm missing anything, let me know in the chat, guys. But honestly, I'm going to bump it over to here. Phil, I don't hate you. I pity you. You disgust me. You're a joke. I enjoy watching your suffering. I enjoy listening to people criticize you and giving you the criticism you deserve. I honestly enjoy, hearing what people have to say and speaking the truth about you, because you won't accept it. Enjoying watching someone suffer. I would say more that I enjoy watching him torment himself because he won't accept that he's the reason why that he's failing. That's the main thing. The funny story thing is he could have capitalized on with him doing his own on a channel, but he fucked up like everything. Well, exactly. He's a joke. Phil is a joke. And he can't blame anyone else but himself. That's the truth. It's not John Rambo's fault. It's not Howard's fault. It's not the fans' fault. It's his. He's the one to blame. Oh, this is how you don't play? No, it's called satire. It's called criticism. And originally I believe that was supposedly the plan, right? Whenever it came to the actual, this is how you don't play, it was just going to be a satire, a joke. But he took it right up the ass and basically took it an entirely different way. I think that's going to do it for about him and his bullshit. By the way, thank you guys so much for all the support on Twitter and everything else. I really do appreciate you guys tweeting this out, sharing it out. Much appreciated. This isn't a regular thing. every once in a while I've mentioned Phil on my stream chats, but when he brings up me for the first time in years and wants to throw shade and say I'm one of his greatest detractors and that I basically backstabbed him and that I hated him, all this. I don't think so. Don't trust what he says. He's raging against a viewer the other day. I wasn't raging. Was I raging against a viewer? No, I was raging against a friend. I've never banned anyone from this channel, by the way. No one's ever been banned.